What is up, everybody? And in this video I'm going to be showing you the Volkswagen Kombi High School Edition. This thing's pretty weird looking, honestly. This is also a motor pass vehicle, if you are wondering. So in order to get this, you do need to buy the motor pass. You have to hit level 33 in the pass there, and you'll be rewarded with this weird looking monster truck there. So I'm going to test out a little bit, top speed run. I'm actually going to use it in one of the stunt events to see how it does. Anyway, let's go take a look at the customization, if there is any. So guys, arriving into the customization, you can see that there really isn't much you can do. You cannot change the color or the visual parts, but you can put some liveries on there. So these are the ones people have made there. Some of them pretty cool, obviously. People have done a really good job of making these. Pretty crazy. And then looking over at the vanities, obviously whatever you guys have, you can throw on there. And unfortunately, the thing is so big you cannot even see the monster truck at all. So you're pretty much just looking at the tire. But luckily, that's kind of what we want to do here. So I'm going to throw some, I'll put those on there. Throw some smoke, put some of this underglow. You can still do the mirrors and windows and all that, which is pretty cool. I guess we'll throw let's take a look. Oh, let's put this. Nah, let's do that. And then you can do horns and all that too, guys. So let's go do a quick top speed run on it to see how it drives. Now I am at the highway where the salt flats are. I figured I'd test this on the road to see how it does. We know a lot of the monster trucks aren't the fastest thing anyway, but let's go test this thing out to see how it actually drives. So let's just accelerate. As you can see, when you start accelerating, the stop sign thing comes out there, which is pretty funny. So overall, looks like it lifts up a lot, as you can see when you're accelerating. Let's go take a look at first person real quick here. So even if you have that weird window tint thing on there, you can still see. Looks interesting overall. Obviously looks like the vehicle that's in the game. Let's see how this thing drives. So I know a lot of the monster trucks do about 150 to 170 ish, like down hills and all that. So let's see what this thing can do. So obviously it is going backwards in speed there after nitro chemist, so I'm gonna hit some nitrous again there. So I'm doing 150. I can't even put it into fifth there because it doesn't really want to do much. Pretty slow. Overall, this thing is pretty slow, so this thing isn't really going to be overpowered compared to any other monster truck, guys. I think there's other ones that are actually a lot better than this. But let's go test it out in that round 5 event to see how it actually does with flips and stuff like that. So here is round 5, guys, with the Kombi School Bus Edition thingy here. And, well, let's see how this thing will do on this lovely race. We know this one is the one you have to do that weird weekly challenge on there, which I do have a video on if you're wondering. Let's see how this thing drives now. I was wondering how these things will actually do because I noticed it seemed kind of slow on the highway there. So let's see how it does on one of these stunt missions, pretty much what these are actually for now. Do some flips here. So it flipped pretty easily there. Let's see how it does off this one. See how many I can do. I know I'm not going to complete that one challenge, but let's keep flipping it and see. So that was actually pretty impressive. I'm actually pretty impressed with the flips there. It flips very easily. Some adjustments to it, you could probably do a lot more if you really wanted to. Keep doing flips there. Let's see how it drives here. So it seems like it's handling speed pretty well actually on this. I mean this is going downhill, so can't really compare that. But it is doing pretty well, honestly. I'm kind of surprised so far on actually how it's driving. So as you guys will see there, it does flip pretty easily. So this thing could actually be used fairly easily for one of these challenges, honestly. I mean, you could probably use it for one of these races if you really wanted to. I'm actually kind of surprised. It's handling pretty well. Looks interesting. I mean, overall, guys, it's kind of blowing my mind a little bit. I thought it was going to be kind of terrible after driving it a second ago. Honestly, they should increase the size of those little portal things a little bit because the monster trucks barely fit in there. But let's keep going here. So you can see I'm completing the score pretty easy. I'm just on normal right now, not trying to go crazy. Just seeing how this thing does. Overall, I would say, guys, this thing can actually probably do some of the stunt missions and stuff like that. Even in summits, if you really wanted to just try it out, I bet it would actually do pretty well on them, to be honest. So it flips fairly easy, like I said there. Let's see how it does with driving on the road, though. Would be interesting over here. Let's see. So I'm going to show you guys the build I have on this thing as well, because it's actually doing very good with handling. Sometimes the monster trucks are very wonky. Let's see how it does. Do more flips. Ah! Alright. I'm going to jump off this one as well. Okay, so honestly, this thing could be used for pretty much any of the races or missions, honestly. You probably even use it in some of the summits if you wanted to. Kind of crazy. Anyways, that'll pretty much sum it up. Let me know your thoughts on the school bus looking edition thingy here. Pretty cool. I know a lot of people probably didn't really care for it because it's a monster truck and most people don't use them, but it's still a cool addition to the game overall. I am really looking forward to seeing what Ubisoft does add next, guys, with vehicles. Anyway, guys, I will also be doing a video on the ice cream truck looking thing at level 49 once I finally unlock it. Thank you guys so much for watching.